Hello everybody, this is Smiter135. Welcome back for some more Rogue Squadron. This is part 7, and in this part we will take on battle above Talaran. And, you know, keep the briefing window up for like longer than it needs to be. So with those advanced missiles that we collected like 2 parts ago, because obviously part 8 went before part 7. Because our maths we have good maths and English. Chapter 3, The New Threat. With the rescue of Wedge Antilles and Rogue Squadron at full strength, the Rebel Alliance turns its attention to the new Imperial threat, Moth Cole Squadron. Preparing to capture Typhera with its precious supply of healing Bacta, Squadron is now consolidating his power for a massive attack. His success could very well break the fledgling rebellion and surely doom the galaxy to Imperial rule. Doom! Luke Skywalker and Rogue Squadron are assigned to disrupt his operations with swift hit-and-run missions against key targets such as the Imperial Mining Organization near Talaran. Organization Operation Colony! Something of the sort. Today is the 18th, and it's 6:11 in the morning. I feel horrible. At least if I record something, I'll have something to put up later, in case like I get worse later. So I'm probably not even gonna go to school because I feel horrible.
Talaran, it's a beauty.
Unfortunately, the Imperials own it. They harvest the Tabana gas to use in their weapons. It increases their firepower. They process and store it on these floating platforms.
There are civilians down there too, so make sure what you're shooting at is Imperial. We're here to take out their Tabana gas supplies and do whatever damage we can to the local TIE fighter squadron.
Huh. Now I know what it's like to be on the other side of one of these little raids.
Process? Really? Process?
The Tabana gas.
I don't know, I've always had this habit of just like repeating if people like say like a word like weirdly. I just have a habit of just repeating it like how she just said process, like they process and store it on the floating platforms, yeah. It's just like how in Metal Gear Solid 1 when Mei Ling goes, I can save your current status. Who says status? I don't know, it's just weird. I mean, it's not a habit, it's not like I go, huh, you're stupid and you're retarded for saying it like that, man. It's more like it just sounds kind of weird. It's like when people try to. It's like when foreign people try to like pronounce it, like try to say something in English, and then they make it like sound weird and kind of funny, and sometimes kind of cute. And I'm not going to show an example of that because I can only think of one, and it's not a very good example. And so basically we're blowing up the little gas canisters, which if you've not been paying attention to the video, you can tell that if you have been paying attention to the video, you can tell that they have little stars on them. The little white stars, and the other canisters have a blue stripe. The blue stripe are the civilians, and the white stars are the canisters, so you want to go after the canisters, obviously. If you do blow up a couple of blues, don't worry. You have you can blow up I think about a good 6 before the mission's over, before you fail the mission. And when you kind of fail the mission, General Reichengo gets really mad. If you blow up a whole bunch of them, if you blow up a couple at the beginning, he'll be like, the blue ones are civilians, let's check our fire. And then if you blow another one up, it'll say, hey, those are civilians. Or no, watch your fire, those are civilians. And then Kaysen will be like, Skywalker, what are you doing? Even though it's not you. Sometimes you don't blow one up at all. You just have a bad luck of getting everything blown up. And she'll be like, Skywalker, what are you doing? And then the last one is where General Reckons like, return to base, Commander Skywalker. We'll discuss your tactics in private. And tactics are like in parentheses, or not parentheses, quotation marks. And then it's just funny. There's a lot of Imperial activity up here. Oh, she didn't finish saying it. You stupid tie. So like, yeah, that was another part where I was gonna say something about like what she says. She's like, here. She's like, there's a lot of Imperial activity up here. It's kind of funny how I uploaded part 8 on the 17th, and I am like re-recording the commentary on part 7 on the 18th. It's kind of weird how stuff turns out sometimes. I've got the stupid. No, that's not stupid. The Cerno's Perfect Math Class song stuck in my head since I recorded since in part 8. We all like held in and said like Rogue 9, Rogue 8, Rogue 7 standing by and stuff like that.
The blue ones are civilians. Let's check our fire.
Yeah, see, one of my allies just blew up one of the canisters. Well, not necessarily one of my allies, but probably just somebody blew up a canister. And right here, you want to kind of go up because there's going to be a whole bunch of ties coming from the bottom, as you can see right now.
Standard Imperial swarm maneuver. Watch the fighters coming from below.
Standard Imperial swarm maneuver. If you can't face your enemy forward, go under it. It's a perfect strategy. So what are you gonna say? Oh yeah, there's also an upgrade in this stage for your lasers actually. It's the only expansion for your lasers, and it's a pretty good expansion. See how it takes like usually 2 to 3 shots to take down a tie? And now it's gonna take like 2. Or 1, I don't know. I am sick. I cannot think.
My squadron started at once for a possible Imperial takeover. Too small, though.
Oh yeah, and I neglected to mention that that's also where... what's I gonna say? Not where and when, but there's a kill tie right here. Kill ties are ties that will not stop until you are splattered everywhere. They will literally be on you like fleas on a dog that never takes a bath. And so, what was I gonna say before this? What she was saying, it reminds me of Best Bit and all that crap. I actually referenced that in...
Those are civilians.
Shut up, Kaysen. That was actually something I said in my Super Empire Strikes Back video when I went to Cloud City.
I can tell you one thing, Luke. The officer on duty is not going to enjoy explaining this damage to the local Moth.
He may not live to tell about it. Moff Theoden is notoriously unforgiving.
That line always makes me kind of laugh every single time, because she's just like, Moff Theoden is notoriously unforgiving? Like if she's asking a question or something. Anyways, we got Escape from Fest next. And the briefing is kind of funny. Well, at least in my opinion.
Unfortunately, their escape did not proceed as well as they expected.
I always like how at the end it's like, unfortunately, their escape did not proceed as well as they expected. What did they think? There's like walkers, and they're going in ATPTs. Anyways, I'll see you guys.